Thank you, Jagannathan Bhandari ji, for
Thank
joining us
My
after the
pleasure.
conference. It was really interesting to meet you and understand how we are doing and thinking on the lines of how Prime Minister of our country is thinking to form a big consulting in this time when the world order is changing. So we have a vision of being developed by 2047. So I just want to understand how you look at this juncture, all these happenings going around. From your point of view, are we going in the right direction uh, as if now?
See, a lot of time people ask me, what are the biggest hindrance for consolidation of accounting firms?
Hmm.
As accountants, we are taught what is the core of audit? That don't trust anything, right? You audit, you check numbers, you
Hmm.
verify numbers.
Hmm.
So you don't trust. The foundation of accountants is that they don't trust.
Hmm.
And that's where the core of the problem lies, that they don't trust each other also.
Yes. Hmm.
Correct? So when you're talking about consolidation of firms, it's like a marriage. In marriage, what is the core? Core is trust.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest challenge, I think, in consolidation of accounting firms. Different
Hmm.
firms with different. Of course, there are a lot of other issues
Hmm.
which, but the core issue is that is trusting each other.
Hmm.
And trusting each other. If you can start easily trusting each other, then I think the everything else will fall in place.
Okay. Okay. So the
Correct.
so the
And
qualitative aspect is more than quantitative aspect, I
correct
guess.
quantitative numbers, वगैरह, तो it's a if
Hmm.
I am I gave multiple offers to multiple firms for buyouts.
Hmm.
And the buyout thesis has been very simple, or
Hmm.
buyout or merger or whatever you call it. It's very simple. You are earning 5 crores a year, for example. Your fee is 5 crores a year. And uh, I tell them that, you take home out of 5 crores after deducting all the costs at 3 crores.
Hmm.
I will ensure you for the next 5, 6, 8 years, visible, whatever numbers, depending on the quality of the book or the
Hmm.
revenue. I will ensure you 3 crores is what you'll get year on year for the next 5, 8 years.
Hmm.
Okay. That's taken care of by us. Even if the revenue falls, we'll give you
Hmm.
3 crores. You join us. The whole point is about this, that, when, if they can trust, if they can understand, then they'll do. Otherwise, they'll not do. The other smaller problems is, which I was going to tell, the ICI member who attended today, is the brand name. When I talk to, say, you, Manu, and Jinendra come together, Manu says Manu, I say Jinendra.
Hmm.
I say, let's forget all of these. Let's start a brand with Rajesh and Company. Okay. Or Excellence Accounting Company. Like a lot of the accounting firms in Dubai have it.
Hmm.
So brand, you keep it. And the problem with the regulation,
Yeah.
I told the ICI members also that make it brand agnostic. Today, the regulation says that you need to have the name of the firm with the partner's name only,
Hmm.
or the partner's initials. You cannot have a different third name. Honesty Consulting.
Yeah.
You can't have it.
Hmm. I got it. So
Correct.
the
So that's one challenge. Second challenge is, I'm going to raise this point at the institute level, is form an arbitration reconciliation panel. I and you merge.
great. Hmm.
I and you merge,
Good idea.
and till next 3 years you will not come to know,
Hmm.
because marriages for the first year is sweet, we understand
You.
each other. Second year we try, and then third year the differences arise.
Yes.
After 3 years, when the differences arise, whom do we go to? We don't
Hmm.
go to courts. As professional, I can't go to court
Yeah.
against you and you, because it's a bad name for us or the
Right.
clients. Everything, it dismantles the whole accounting firm,
Right.
which is built on reputations. So the institute has to form a panel of some reputed guys who does a reconciliation and conciliation. I'm talking, when you're talking about merger, I'm talking about the end result
I got it.
of divorce. It's like when we're discussing marriage, I'm talking about divorce.
No,
That's
but
not
that's
the
the
point.
important point.
But I'm saying the point is that the institute should be taking this step, that what happens if things go wrong.
Hmm.
It's like a family court where you come and you settle your differences,
Yeah.
and respect to the elders.
Yeah.
If a president of the institute tells me that you do this and you do this and this is how you'll separate, I'll be happy and good to go.
So, do you think that technology has a leverage in it, where you can create a leverage of technology in this whole area?
Of course,
Hmm.
technology, we've been talking about acquiring some US firms,
Hmm.
and the game plan of acquiring those US firms is technology. The
Okay.
backdrop.
Okay.
Because what we're doing is when we're looking at those firms,
Hmm.
these are firms who are around $1 million revenue, and we're going to merge them because we are going to. If you look at the U.S. markets, the top 500 firms, the last is $10 million, and if you look at the 500 number, revenue size is $10 million. So what we're planning to do is acquire $1 million firms and then scale them, use technology as the lever.
Okay.
Correct, because when you merge them, what is the upside? It's not 1 plus 1 is
Yes.
equal to 2.
Yes.
It's 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. Because
Right.
if we don't do that 3, and what will enable us to make 1 plus 1 is 3 is technology, is low cost arbitrage with India, US, and of course managing these firms better, because the people who are managing today are at the verge of retirement at around say 50, 55, 60, and in US people retire early. So what we're doing is we are using all the three leverages, and of course technology being the core of it, and enabling that 1 plus 1 is equal to 3 happen. And I think, of course, technology is, I don't need to even discuss that. I mean, if we are discussing about what role technology plays in your life today,
Yeah.
I mean, we are not we are like
Yeah.
fools discussing something
Yeah,
which is the obvious. So
So I think there is a lot of things being told about AI, change of role of auditor, a lot of external environment changes. So how do you think that? I mean, from your perspective, how you envision the upcoming assurance model for the firms?
a lot of time people say that audit is dead.
Yeah.
A lot of time I've seen people saying that the role of an auditor is dead. Whenever any fraud happens, what were auditors doing? They were sleeping. Audit karna hi nahi chahiye. But shut down audit business because it's adding no value.
Yes.
Auditors are adding only zero value. It's all compliance. Regulators are anyways checking our compliances. If SEBI or SEC is anyways checking your accounts and having a stronger control, what is the role of the auditor?
Yes.
So I think when we are defining the role of auditors going forward, it's going to change.
Yes.
It's going to evolve. When it's going to
Right.
evolve, it's going to evolve in a bigger way. And when you have the base level work done, so
Yes.
like we had a demo of Auditor Desk today,
Yeah.
and where they showed that put the balance sheet in the system, generative AI, and then please give me the highlights of the issues. So I'm saying it's not going to replace auditors, but like Rajiv rightly said, it's not going to replace auditors. It's going to add a cushion of layer to the auditors' work. It's going to help auditors, and
Right.
auditors are going to be there.
Yeah.
जब तक दुनिया में चोर है और चोर रहने ही वाला है, इंसान की फितरत है चोरी करना. Correct? If you're sitting in the room and there's a box of chocolate and nobody's watching and you have an option, you'll pick it up and eat it when you're hungry, right?
Yes, you're right.
It's not. So it's जब तक चोर है पुलिस रहेगा, और जब तक फाइनेंशियल नंबर्स है ऑडिटर रहेगा.
Right.
ऑडिटर रहेगा क्योंकि it's a first level of check. It's a fiduciary responsibility to the shareholders. So auditors are going to be there, and tech, AI. I mean, it's a no question to be asked. If you ask me, ये कब बनाने वाला AI कैसे use करेगा, वो भी I'm thinking he will also be grappling कि the designing of the cups will now happen through AI. So how is my business going to evolve?
Yeah.
So auditor, तो it's there in it.
Yeah.
If a cup guy is thinking about how AI is going to impact his business, I'm sure we have all going to be impacted.
So fundamentals are gonna get are gonna be same, but the I mean the way of doing it, the way of approaching is gonna get changed. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Means if I want to write a letter, I will give a very classic, very simple example. If I want to write a letter to anybody, suppose a regulator sends me a questionnaire and I want to make a reply. Today, the way it works is I get the question, I load it in whatever systems we are using, Chat GPT, etc. I load it there. I say make a draft reply. I get the output, and then I make the changes. It is so easy.
I know.
As compared to the first process to third thinking, dear sir, and writing there, it's so easy to make corrections.
Yes.
Than to originate a letter when you replied.
Yeah, right.
So I'm saying work becomes easier. Not that I'm going to make that reply, take a printout and sign it and send it. But I'm saying 80% of my job is done.
True that.
20% is what I need to evolve and better it.
Yeah.
And that's how it's going to be in the future. I think it's going to be very simple. First level, I used to give it to my assistant or AI who's going to or assistant or a steno or a trainee who's going to give me a first draft and where I add value. And a lot of people love to, and people's thought process also start thinking when they make changes.
Yeah.
If you tell me make a letter, I will have a different thought process. But if you tell me make corrections to a letter, I'll have a different thought process. My thought process in the second part is much better.
Yeah.
So when I'm saying that first level of thing is already done with this, and then I make the changes, add thought process, I add my creativity in it or whatever which is human in it, and then I give it to responses, it's going to be much faster. And that's as simple as it.
Yeah, I think you are that we and you are almost on the same direction. I have also the same perception about it.
Correct.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me.
Absolute pleasure, and I appreciate all the good work you put in this conference, and I'm
Thank you.
looking forward to having more interactions with you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.